Welcome to Dark Side of History channel, where the untold stories of the past come to life. So don't forget to subscribe and uncover the mysteries with us.
Locust control, Palestine. Farmers used fire weapons to save their crops from hungry insects in Palestine. This was a time when people had to fight nature to protect their food. The battle between humans and locusts was very serious for survival. Munich Alak liberation. American soldiers freed people from a terrible prison camp in Germany. These brave soldiers saw horrible things, but helped save many lives. It was one of the most important rescue missions in history. Post-war displacement. After the big war ended, millions of people had no homes to return to. Families walked across Europe looking for safe places to live. Many children grew up far from where they were born. Hindenburg construction. Workers built the biggest flying ship ever made, working very high in the sky. They had to be very brave to work so far above the ground. This airship was meant to carry people across oceans. Air raid shelter. A husband and wife slept underground to stay safe from bombs falling from the sky. Many families spent months living in these dark, cramped spaces. People learned to live with constant fear during wartime. Dalai Lama flees Tibet. The spiritual leader of Tibet had to escape to India when his country was taken over. He walked through dangerous mountains to reach safety. His journey became one of the most famous escapes in modern history. British armaments factory. Women and men worked day and night making weapons to help win the war. Factories changed from making normal things to making guns and bullets. Everyone had to help the war effort in their own way. Iron workers' early days. Construction workers balanced on thin metal beams high above the city streets. These brave men built tall buildings without modern safety equipment. Many risked their lives to create the cities we see today. Wartime rationing. Families could only buy small amounts of food each week during the war. People learned to cook with very few ingredients and nothing was wasted. Children grew up not knowing what chocolate or meat tasted like. Italian immigration. Poor families from Italy sailed to America hoping for better jobs and food. They left everything behind to start new lives in strange countries. Many never saw their homeland again, but built new communities. Christmas propaganda. Political leaders used holiday celebrations to spread their messages and control people. Even happy occasions like Christmas became tools for influencing public opinion. Families had to celebrate while being careful about what they said. Harlem street scene. Life in poor neighborhoods of New York was very different from rich areas. People struggled to find work and good housing in crowded city blocks. Many families lived in small apartments with little money. Chinese Hill Temple Bridge. People had to cross dangerous chain bridges to reach mountain temples. These bridges swayed in the wind and were very scary to walk across. Pilgrims risked their lives to reach holy places. Mussolini on sled. Even powerful political leaders enjoyed simple winter activities like sledding. This shows that famous people also had normal human moments. Sometimes the most serious people did childish things for fun. Soviet Victory Day. Old soldiers returned every year to remember their friends who died in war. They honored the memory of fallen comrades at special flame monuments. These ceremonies helped heal the wounds of terrible battles. Prohibition arrests. Police caught people making and selling illegal alcohol when it was banned. Many ordinary citizens became criminals just for wanting a drink. This law created more problems than it solved. Hector the rat. France sent a small rat into space before humans to test if living things could survive. This tiny astronaut helped scientists learn about space travel safety. Animals were the first space explorers in history. Vietnam Christmas. Soldiers far from home received packages from their families during holidays. These gifts reminded them of normal life back in America. War made simple things like Christmas cards very precious. Apollo mission crew. 3 brave men traveled to the moon and back safely. They trained for years to become skilled space pilots. Their mission proved humans could explore beyond Earth. Soviet Arctic bears. Soldiers in cold northern regions shared their food with wild polar bears. Even in harsh military conditions, people showed kindness to animals. These moments of humanity happened in the most unexpected places. Judith Love Cohen, engineer. A brilliant woman engineer helped save astronauts when their spacecraft had problems. She worked with complex calculations while other women stayed home. Her math skills literally saved lives in space. Young Prince Charles. A small boy watched his mother become Queen of England from the palace balcony. He grew up knowing he would one day rule the country too. Royal children have very different childhoods from normal kids. Convair Luxury Lounge. Airplane passengers could relax in comfortable rooms while flying across oceans. Air travel was expensive, and only rich people could afford such luxury. Flying was like staying in a fancy hotel in the sky. TWA Terminal Design. An architect created a beautiful airport building that looked like it was from the future. The curved walls and flowing shapes made people feel excited about traveling. Good design can make boring places feel magical. Washington biplane demonstration. Early airplane pilots showed amazed crowds how humans could fly like birds. These first flights were very dangerous, but thrilling to watch. People came from far away just to see this miracle of technology. Mercury Train Syracuse. Fast, sleek trains carried passengers across America in comfort and style. These streamlined designs made train travel feel modern and exciting. Transportation was becoming an art form as well as practical service. Bowery Elevated Trains. Trains ran above city streets on tall metal structures in Old New York. People could travel quickly over the busy roads below. These elevated railways changed how cities were built and how people moved. Paris Exhibition. France built amazing temporary buildings and displays to show off to the world. Millions of visitors came to see new inventions and art from many countries. These world fairs were like giant outdoor museums of human achievement. Rock musicians meeting. 3 famous guitar players met together and shared their musical knowledge. These meetings between artists helped create new styles of rock music. Great musicians often learned from each other by spending time together. Brooklyn Bridge View. Engineers built a magnificent bridge connecting 2 parts of New York across the water. This bridge became a symbol of human ability to overcome natural barriers. People celebrated this achievement as a wonder of the modern world.